Hey, what's up guys? It's Jose here. I'm very excited to film this video because this is basically going to be me breaking down the exact methodology, right, and the exact business idea or business model essentially that I've been using for the past 8 months that has made me a load of money, right, and has made me more specifically in the past 90 days just over $75,000. So I'll be super concise. I like videos that are straight to the point. And let's go. Before I do, let me just grab a sip of water here. It's been a little bit of a long day, so I want to stay hydrated. Okay, so this is a little bit more of an unconventional type of business. If you're not living under a rock, you probably know that the fastest, quickest way and the easiest way to make money nowadays, it's not by going to university, right? It's not by going grabbing a 9 to 5 typical kind of job. It's not by climbing the corporate ladder, but it's by making money online. You see all the gurus talking to you about making money online and how they made their first 10, 20, 30,000 a month. So this exact model is also a online type of making money model. I kind of stumbled into this place, right, 8 months ago. And at the beginning, I wasn't making too much money. I think my first month I made like $300-400. Then a month after that, I made like $2,300, and then it was like 5,600 and 7,800, and then it went up to 10, and then just last month I made just over $35,000. Right, so it's incredibly beginner friendly. Within a span of 8 months, I've managed to do so, and I think it's probably the easiest way to make money online that would give you the most amount of skills longevity wise. So this isn't Amazon FBA, it's not drop shipping, it's not trading, it's also not SMMA. I had an SMMA before, I know how tough it is to run a those, but it's something which we call high ticket sales. Essentially what it is that you've probably been on YouTube, right? Or TikTok or Instagram. You've been on all three of those, I know that for sure. And you've seen people who are making money online by doing drop shipping or TikTok shop or trading, or maybe they're selling a course, right? So there's loads of people who are selling a course, or they're coaches or consultants, and they have something to offer people. It could be any one of the ones that I just mentioned. It could be as abstract as teaching men how to date or how to find ideal partners. It could be as abstract as teaching women how to knit, or having a coaching program to help you get shredded, help you get the ideal body type. So there are coaching programs for absolutely anything nowadays. Now these people, they're running a business, they've made a coaching program, they probably have a couple 100,000 followers online, and they have a whole bunch of people who want to buy their course. But they don't have the time themselves, these business owners, to sell their own course to these prospects. So what I've done is I've acted as a middleman. Right? So a high ticket sales person, which is who I am, I come in as an independent contractor, right? And I save the time of these business owners by taking these sales calls with these prospects who are looking to buy their specific coaching or consulting program. And I earn a commission off of every single person that I manage to bring on board for that business owner. Now, majority of the businesses, they have coaching programs that range anywhere from $3,000 all the way up to $50,000, but on average it's around 5K USD. And on average, any high ticket closer or high ticket salesperson, right, they'd earn anywhere from 5 to 15%, depending on their level of expertise and depending on what exactly they do, but they earn 5 to 15% for every single person that jumps on board. So these calls that you take, these sales calls, they're roughly around 45 minutes to an hour long. Let's do the math here. Let's imagine you take 5 of these calls a day and you're good enough at sales, so you have a good closing rate, which is around 30%, 40%. Right? Let's say it's 40%. Right? So you close, my math is absolutely terrible. Right? If it's 40%, you close 2 out of these 5 people. And if you're earning 10% out of that, off of a 5K program, that's $1,000. Right? So it's 500, another 500. And that's $1,000 off of 5 hours of work and a good close rate. Now, of course, the better you are at sales, the higher your close rate will be, and the more commission that you can gain over a little period of time. And so that's exactly what I did. Like, there are so many business owners, right, out there, and it's only growing over time. So many more people are becoming coaches because of the ease of social media, and also because there are so many people who are looking to get expertise in any sort of field, like some of the more abstract ones that I named. I worked with a business owner who she was actually teaching people how to find ideal property investments for Airbnb in just one specific city. Right? So it's very, very, very niche. And the great thing about this business essentially is that I don't have to start my own LLC for this because I'm an independent contractor. So I don't have to have any employees working underneath me. I can just plug myself into any one of these businesses. And as long as I have the skills necessary to sell, then I will be making a lot of money in a very short period of time. And I also get to direct and kind of make my own schedule. I graduated from medicine, and my pathway has not been the traditional one. So you can see my graduation hat there, my graduation diploma, my stethoscope over here. What way is it? Over there. There we go. Right. And I was just fed up of the traditional 9 to 5, and I was fed up of having to commute the long hours, 1 hour to the hospital, 1 hour back, for the little pay that doctors earn in the UK. And so I decided to make a change and actually hop into the online space and see what else there is out there, what ways in which I could make, just at least replace my income without having to do the commute, without having to have the stress of being a doctor. And I first tried all of the other things like trading, like drop shipping, like SMMA. Some of them worked better than others, right? But I wanted something that was a little bit more lean. And coming in, and placing yourself in businesses that are already doing 100K to $5 million a month is probably the easiest and the most beginner friendly business that I see, right? High ticket sales. Not only is it incredibly easy for you to get up to making $5,000-$10,000 a month, but by you making $5,000-$10,000 a month, you don't have to pay any employees, so that's all in your pocket. That's all straight hard cash, my commission. Right? So I can save as much of that as I want. And I don't have the stress of having full-on team members, of having to learn how to market myself. I don't have to bring the people on board. Right? So they already market and they bring the interested people right to my doorstep. All I do is I hop on Zoom, sit over here, take 45 minutes, run them through a program, and earn a fat commission check. And I can do this from anywhere in the world. And this is exactly what I've been doing the past 8 months. Now, I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing in the world, and as soon as you jump on board, you'll be making $35,000 like I made last month, right? In my first month, I made $300. So it's not everything in this world is plain and simple, but as long as you have the skills necessary, and it's only one skill that you have to learn, which is sales. So if you can go all in and learn this skill of sales, then this is a place where you can be printing and you can make a lot of cash. But more importantly, you can have the lifestyle that a lot of people dream of, where you're able to work from wherever in the world, where you're able to set your own schedule. You don't have to ask anybody. I can pick up my laptop and go to Medellin if I want to and work from there, or go to Mexico City, or go to Miami, or go to Eastern Europe, right? Or go to Thailand. Wherever I want to go, I can work from there as long as I have Zoom and I have Wi-Fi. Right? And I can also do this on the phone. Right? So there are multiple different ways that you can be a high-ticket salesperson, and all of those ways will get you $5,000 to $10,000 a month online. Right? So if you want to learn a little bit more about what it entails, how to get those skills more specifically so that you can put yourself in that sort of position, shoot me a DM. I should have my Instagram in the bio somewhere. So send me a message, and if I can, I'll be more than happy to help. Because I think it's one of the more underrated kind of business ideas, right? And the people that I've seen hop into this space have it's completely changed their life, as it's changed mine as well. So if you have any other video ideas that you want me to make, anything in specific that you want me to talk about in terms of high ticket sales or lifestyle wise with this sort of work that I do, then put it in the comments down below, and chat to you soon.